Hello children, today's EVS 1 period. Okay, let's begin our today's period with a simple thought. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So if you really want to have happiness in your life, then you should always have good thoughts in the mind. Yes. So today we have to start with the new topic of lesson number 3, that is the atmosphere. Okay, children. Until now we have learned something about the lithosphere, that is the land portion of the earth, which is all full of rocks and soil. And then we have studied something about the hydrosphere. Remember, hydro is what, children? Water part of the earth, isn't it? And you know very well, water on the earth we get in different forms. You will see water in the form of oceans, sea, rivers, waterfalls, then some smaller water bodies like lake, strait, bay, gulf, creek. Remember all these names we have seen in the last period, isn't it? And you even see water in the form of icebergs and glaciers, isn't it? The ice form is nothing but the water, isn't it? So likewise today we have to study something about the atmosphere. Now what is this atmosphere? The envelope of air around the earth is called atmosphere. What is this envelope, children? The meaning of envelope is what? The covering of air. When air surrounds the earth, that whole covering is said to be what, children? Atmosphere. Now, which are the main gases which are there in the atmosphere? Well, it is nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, you know very well, carbon dioxide, and some other gases in small quantities. So these are some of the important gases which you will see in the atmosphere. But what is the main thing which we have to study in this lesson? It is the layers of atmosphere, children. Okay, so today we have to study something about the layers of atmosphere. If you see this diagram now, you will see all the different layers of atmosphere. So all these layers starts first with troposphere. Again I repeat the name, troposphere. Now you can see here this troposphere layer is very close to the earth, isn't it? So this troposphere layer, no children, it is almost 13 kilometers above the earth's surface. And one more thing you will notice here, all clouds and even aeroplanes and balloons, you can see they will fly in this layer of troposphere. Okay, but what is the speciality of this layer, children? All weather related events you will see in the troposphere, all weather changes, whether it could be storms, winds, fog, rains, all these changes in weather you will see in troposphere. Okay, now above troposphere, just 50 kilometer above the troposphere, you will see another layer, that is the stratosphere. But in this layer, one thing you will notice, now in the lower part of the stratosphere below, you will see the layer of ozone. Okay, this layer you will get only in the stratosphere, in the lower part of stratosphere, not in the middle and somewhere else. In the lower part of stratosphere you will see this ozone layer. What is the speciality of ozone layer, children? You know very well, ozone layer is a very important layer. It is just like a umbrella for our earth. Now why umbrella? Because this ozone layer protects our mother nature earth from harmful ultraviolet radiations of sun. You know very well, the sun rays, if they reach directly on earth's surface, they are very harmful for human beings, plants and animals. Okay, and the ultraviolet radiations, the strong radiations which comes out of those sun rays, it is even harmful for this life on earth. Okay, so to protect from those ultraviolet radiations, harmful radiations, we need some kind of umbrella, we need some kind of blanket, isn't it? So that umbrella or blanket is nothing but the ozone layer. Okay, so this ozone layer you get specifically in the lower part of stratosphere. As you go above the stratosphere, you see another layer. The name of that layer is mesosphere. Again on the top you get thermosphere, or other name for this is the ionosphere also. Then exactly above the thermosphere you get exosphere. Exosphere is space, isn't it? In lesson number first we have studied about the spacecraft, isn't it? So all those spacecraft, even in this diagram picture also you will see those spacecrafts, you will see in the exosphere. And all satellites, if you see here, they will move in the thermosphere. Huh. Even in the mesosphere also you can see the these asteroids falling, and even satellites also will move in the mesosphere. The aeroplanes can even fly up to the layer of stratosphere, but not above the stratosphere. Okay, so again I will start, again repeat. Above the earth's surface, very close to the earth's surface, which is the first layer which is very close to the earth's surface, it is troposphere. See all these air balloons and aeroplanes you see in the troposphere. Then another important layer, it is the stratosphere. In the lower part of stratosphere you get this ozone layer. Fine, even the aeroplanes can fly in the stratosphere. Above that you see the mesosphere, and above it you see the thermosphere, and last exosphere, that is outer space. when you see all spacecraft, they will travel in the exosphere. Okay, let's read it out what we have written. Huh. Troposphere. It extends up to a height of 13 kilometer from the Earth's surface, very close to the Earth's surface. No, first layer tropo, and all weather related changes. I told you all weather related changes. It happens in the troposphere. Whether it could be storms, rains, fog, winds, cloud formation. All these weather changes. It takes place in troposphere. Now, what is the use of stratosphere? It extends up to a height of 50 kilometer from troposphere. In the lower part of the stratosphere, you get a layer of ozone. Okay, and this ozone layer is nothing but umbrella for our Earth. This ozone layer, it protects our Earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiations of sun. Okay. So what is your today's homework, children? You have to write down the points to remember, or this what we have learnt just now, isn't it? All those in your notebook, and even you have to draw a diagram of Earth's atmosphere. Now this diagram, this particular diagram which we just saw just now, this diagram you will get in your textbook. Okay, so that diagram I want in your notebook. Which is that diagram? Earth's atmosphere, which shows these various layers. That diagram you will draw without fail in your notebook. Okay, let's just once again quickly revise all the layers. Troposphere. Okay, all weather changes, storms, winds in the troposphere. Okay, very close to the Earth's surface, this layer. Even the aeroplanes will fly in the troposphere. Above that you see stratosphere, and in the lower part of stratosphere you see ozone layer, which protects our Earth from all harmful radiations of sun. Then above you get a mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Okay, in exosphere all spacecrafts are going to travel. Okay, this much is clear to all of you. Okay, so do your homework without fail, and this is all for your EVS 1 lesson today. We will again meet in the next period. Till then, again, bye to all of you children.